Y'all give it up for Janae.
I haven't done this in a while, so take all mistakes for love.
You want to make
the struggle. The struggle started when my father's sperm swimed upstream and fertilized my mother's egg. Or should I say the struggle started when they both led and decided to leap and get in each other's bed. How will let it be said how you want it to be said, the struggle started. And since that struggle started, it never parted from me one day, even when I get on my knees and begin to pray for it to leave, it never left. But became a problematic thought in my flesh, you see. You see, no, you cannot see, because I'm bleeding eternally from all these infirmities. I carry them on my shoulder as Jesus carried the cross, and yes, this cross I have to bear alone. Sometimes I feel so alone. The memories play in my mind time and time again. Every single day I'm sick and tired of trying to pretend that I'm okay, that I'm sleeping and dreaming in a land far, far, far away. But for goodness sakes, I'm awake. And as the needle meets flesh, it paints a picture on one's skin. That day is tattooed in my brain. I'm surprised I'm not going insane from this burning flame, looking for somebody to quench his thirsty rain. The day that she left me with grandma on a vacation with no explanation, but her vacation was dealer making rockin', rock me in her hand, and her hand being introduced to pipe, and rock and pipe being introduced to higher and higher and higher. But this high was a liar, and as it took her to cloud 9, she really was on cloud -9. I wish she would have seen the sign instead of the false pretense that I was okay, that she didn't have to worry about Nene. But even as my soul creeps into the darkest burrow, and I sit and take this pill that is so hard to swallow, I refuse, absolutely refuse to wallow in sorrow or be overtaken by self-pity, getting down to the nitty-gritty. And even as my ghosts in my past seem to haunt me, I would never let it taunt me. But I would walk with my head up high and my chest out and my back straight, even with scoliosis. Never being sold into the depressing or suppressing these feelings that are so freaking real. But I come to the conclusion that I must deal, because the struggle started when his sperm swimed up my tarnished stream and fertilized my eggs twice. And I can never let their struggle be the same as mine. Their smiles inspired me. They're my inspiration. And I know they will take struggle, but that struggle won't be in their plan or calculation. Their bones won't feel the sensation. Their heart won't experience premature ejaculation or emotional masturbation, because I let my environment teach me what I don't want to be. And as for her, I'll always love her. I don't hate or despise her. I don't know when and how her struggle started or began, but I know she was introduced, and because she was introduced, she was seduced. And because her meeting with rock, I won't even let my lips touch weed, all because of my 2 amazing C's. And every time I get on my knees and spit this knowledge, I will be free. I heard that.